being combative can actually put you in a worse situation um, than what you would have normally been in. All right. So that's why the scriptures, Matthew 5 and 25, it said, agree with the adversary quickly whilst thou art away with him, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. You know, and when we going through the hell that's coming, all right, you gotta use wisdom in every way you move and you walk, you know, in these coming times to come. I like the scriptures say, anger resteth in the bosoms of fools. You can't sit there and get mad and cuss and fuss every time, because you gonna find yourself getting nowhere fast. All right, a lot of times, I mean, in some situations, all the spirit, but that shouldn't be wrath. Shouldn't be your first go to handle a situation, because then you might find yourself in jail. You might find yourself getting beat up. All right, and the Lord should teach you a lesson when you could have just humbled down. All right, so and then Esau was sent what you call agent provocateurs. All right, so they will have people that would actually come to the line and try to provoke you. All right, and then it could be an undercover officer, and then next thing you know, you beat the guy up, all because he said something, and he ain't put his hands on you. You know, say you beat the guy up, and now you got an assault against a police officer. When it all could have been avoided if you used the spirit and paid attention to what's really going on. Because we didn't have that happen. Agents come up, whatever, and we peep it through the spirit, and like the scriptures also say, you got to have a good report to them that are within and them that are without. Just because somebody says something to you, I like the scriptures say, be not a striker. That don't mean you got to go across their head. It's not merited, because we fighting against something far greater than, just us and Esau. We actually fighting for our salvation. All right. We fighting against the powers that be that's really chipping away at us, that's trying to chip away at us and get us to go back in the world. All right. And now it's been a harder fight now than has ever been. The voices I've been hearing and the spirits and the bugged out way they trying to come. All right. It's amping up, But we got to remember that we got Yahweh Bashem Shai, man. Like the scriptures say, resist the devil, he shall flee. So resist these left hand angels, these left hand spirits, all right, and they gonna flee. Resist these devils, all right, which only means deceivers. All right, this is Ephesians 6, and I'm gonna start at 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. And that's trickery. All right, so we understand that Esau is gonna come a cunning way, and in what you would call in a subtle way to try to get you and try to put you in a jam. Don't give him a reason to put you in a jam. All right, don't give him a reason to come against you. All right, even in your everyday life, man. All right, let's say your woman trying to pick a fight with you. It might be just Satan on her. You know what I mean? Rebuke Satan and don't fall into that, because I'm learning how to deal with that now without hissing and putting up a fuss, because a lot of times, silence is your best weapon when it comes to your woman. You don't say nothing, she just talking to her goddamn self. She end up looking like a damn fool. But there's no, but it comes with time. We none of us perfect. All right, None of us perfect. I'm still working on myself, and you would never stop if you sitting there saying you got it, and you're perfect. Hey, you're a liar. All right. We're working on being perfect. We're trying to strive for perfection, but perfection not gonna come until we get the download, right? We need new minds. We need the laws embedded in us. We need new bodies. Like the scriptures say, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. All right. But yet, there's no excuse. We need to be steady fighting to become better and to purge out the old man that we all still got in us, that we still purging out. All right. It's verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day. All right, and that's coming now. All right, that's coming now. All right, you see all what's going on in the world today. All right, the evil day is really at hand. All right, really at any given moment, it could really just jump off. You know what I mean? And like the scripture say, watch therefore so that the day don't catch you unaware, but it's gonna catch the rest of them unaware. But if we're watching, we can see when we can pretty much gauge, through the spirit, when it's about to go down. All right, through the spirit. That's why we got signs and we got things of that nature, so the Lord gave us signs and things to watch for. All right, so we'll know it's shit getting real. All right. It said, and having done all to stand therefore, having your loins girded about with truth, and having the breastplate of righteousness. So we gotta always be in the mindset, like what the Lord tell Moses. He told him, let this be like frontlets into thine eyes. So when we see things and start going through things, we need to dissect it through the spirit. You need to analyze the situation, see what's really going on, and look at it through your spiritual eye, which is the scriptures, and don't look at it in the carnal sense. Because you can take it a carnal way and end up opening up a bag of worms and find yourself in a nice little giggity, which is a quagmire. Look that word up. A quagmire, because it's crazy, because quagmire, if you go into his name, it's ominous, So and this is coming from a brother who makes many mistakes, but as time go on, you'll learn. If you steady dealing with your how about Shemal Shai, you get tired of the mass whoopings. Trust me. And you find yourself in situations where you could have done things different, but that's where the wisdom come in, and that's what the scriptures say. A man that has traveled has much experience. All right, you go through different things in life, and you gain that experience. All right. So with that, I just hope it was edifying. I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Kakwadash. Double honor to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations you brothers pushing this word with true sincerity, with charity. Shalom and the Bible ball.